Hey friends, it's Natana. Welcome to workout 25 of 100 for my fitness and sobriety challenge with Body. Today we are doing freestyle flow with morning Meltdown 100. And on freestyle flow days, Natana does whatever she wants to do because I am not a vinyasa girly. I don't like vinyasa flow. And that is one thing that even though Body has been rebranded, right, to Body, it's still Beach Body in the sense that, we just cannot seem to get away from these effing vinyasa flows on days that you're doing yoga or stretching or whatever. Like, I love to stretch. I don't like vinyasa. It's my least favorite yoga. Anyway, so I just do what I want to do on these days, like stretching because I am not going to stay motivated to do something that I don't like to do. It makes me too emotional. It gets me too much in my body. It's not for me, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Just know who you are, what you'll do, what you won't do. Diana definitely wanted to get in here with me and stretch it out. She's actually sitting with me right now as I'm doing this recording, so it's really sweet. She's being really near, and I absolutely love that when my cats actually want to hang out with me and spend time with me. It's Monday morning, and this week starts a whole new week in my life. I have big things happening, things are shifting. I'm really excited. I have things happening in my interpersonal world, I have things happening in my professional world, I have things happening in my community, and yeah, exactly. I could just breathe. So we are just getting this stretch in today. I slept okay last night. I wouldn't say like I'm super rested, but I'm also not super tired. It's more just kind of like my body feeling a little bit more wore out, but I'm not really like tired because, when you're working out, even though it's like 30 minutes a day and I'm not going balls to the wall, and I already have like excess amount of energy, there's a difference between like mental energy, physical energy, and emotional energy, right? Like they're all different types of energies. And a lot of times I would say, like, when I don't have energy, what I mean is like I'm emotionally and mentally worn down. It's never so much like my physical energy, but I've noticed like even though I'm like physically exhausting my body, I'm getting more energy physically, which is great. Like, I definitely need it. Like, my favorite time of day is honestly the morning time, even though I'm also a night owl and I like to stay up as late as possible. Honestly, my favorite time is like if I slept mostly through the day and I stayed up all night and early morning. I bet you that would probably be the best time for me. Though most of my career doesn't work that way, at least right now it doesn't, because I physically touch people for a living doing massage. So those hours aren't optimal. When I shift my career into my next life, that will definitely be optimal for me, and I can sustain that if that's something my body still wants to do, which I'm really excited for. And I've really been thinking about this a lot lately. Like, what does it look like to step into that version of me? Like, what is that life like? Who is that person? Who is this person that has practiced for years and did these skills and believes in themselves and has confidence and knows that what I'm delivering is helping people and I get to be of greater service than what I've been before. I don't have to struggle through my body to do it, like my body doesn't have to take the hits to provide that, to be that vessel and to help in a greater capacity than what I've been able to help already, which kind of makes me sad in a way. Like, I'm kind of grieving the thoughts of moving away from that. And like, I'm like, oh, but if I don't do it, who's going to do it? Somebody else will do it. Somebody else will have the skills, the knowledge, and the ability to take care of people in a way that's super loving and caring and skilled, physically as a massage therapist. And I'm not just talking about, oh, someone gives a good Swedish massage. I'm talking about someone who genuinely cares about humans and them individually. And, really being that vessel, that channel that provides healing for somebody. Because I'm not the healer, I'm just the channeler that lets the healing move through me and holds that space so my client's body can do the work. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. There's something so powerful about that. And yet I know like moving into my next career, working on my psychic mediumship is going to be just as powerful. I'm just not touching people's bodies any longer. I'm working more on their energy field and connecting into that. So I've also been having interesting experiences where I'm seeing apparitions, ghostly apparitions out of the corner of my eye, of my actual eyes, not just like my third eye. And I'm seeing like almost full body, full clothed apparitions, and it startles me. And it's not because I'm seeing something, it's because of the energy is so tangible and so real. Like that energy is alive, almost like they're a real person, but they're not. So it's been really interesting navigating that aspect and not spooking myself, because real humans scare me. Ghosts don't scare me too much, but real humans scare me. And that's something I need to work on, is not being startled and scared by humans, and people in general. I get spooked easily. Like I scare myself by myself. And I know that's just like a trauma response. So that's definitely something I need to work on. And I'm just at step one in this moment in transitioning. So I really don't have to take on all these big feelings. It's just something that I've been thinking about. And while I'm manifesting and embodying, that person, and what does that look like? What does that feel like? What is that like? And along with that, there's other things I'm manifesting and I'm being open to. And it's interesting how my feelings are evolving and opening and changing, and what is expanding in me, and what I'm willing to compromise about things, or what I'm not willing to compromise. Like it's obviously a slow unfoldment of how I feel about myself and what I'm willing and not willing to have in my life. So it's been a good weekend, and this week is full of my to-do list for the end of the year. Obviously, schooling is involved in that, and I'm really excited because we got our videos back from Sedona and our B-roll, and that video is definitely inspiration for me to revisit my paperwork and like re-energize that paperwork and my verbiages and my energy of what it is that I'm really creating magic with, as I'm making these, like filling in these templates that are going to create my website for this new business. And something else I've been grappling with is that I don't have to be ready to do this new business once this website's ready. I just, really got to focus and hone in on the energy of what is it that I'm creating, and keep that fluid throughout this whole process as I work on it. And it's a little bit more frustrating because like I feel like I have to keep revisiting everything and starting from the beginning to get just to the next step. And other people can just keep moving forward. And I know I'll get there eventually, but right now it's just so new and it's so building that like I have to keep going back and pulling forward. Yeah. And so that's working for me, and I'm glad I finally have found something that's like helping me. So I just need to be patient with myself and not rush myself, and really just give myself those moments to like be in that. We're doing class in a new platform, which I'm excited about. It gives us more time to like conversate, learn, be in the moment of what it is that we're learning, and then more time to practice it, which I really need. So thank you, Tana. Shout out to my mentor, Tana Newberry, for that. If you want to visit her website, it's www.tananewberry.com. She's amazing if you are looking for a spiritual mentor to help you with your spiritual business. So guys, I'm clearly done with this workout, and I'm putting my living room back together. I even put my shoes on. I hope you guys have a lovely Monday. I hope this eclipse energy has been super healing and transforming for you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.